Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your monthly forecast for this month of October. God, I love this month. The fall season's my favorite. Can you guys feel the energy? Pisces, you of all people, this psych energy, this change in vibrational rate, and we have a lot of retrogrades going on. So it's going to be a lot of incredible change, insights, healing, revisiting things that really need to be put to rest. It's going to be quite an interesting month. Now, this is for Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, guys. So please be sure to check all three, not just your sun sign. Do you have a really clear understanding of how the energies are going to influence you uniquely this month? Now, if this is your first time watching me, thank you so much. If this serves you, if it resonates with you in some way, please like, subscribe, comment down below. If you feel this can help somebody else, please share it. All right, guys. Let's get started, Pisces. Let's see what the month of October has in store for you. Per usual, let's just take a moment to take a deep breath in. Ground it out. And let's get started. Ooh. All right. One more card here. Let's get started, Pisces. Six of Cups, the renewal card, King of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Seven of Coins, Two of Swords, Three of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Page of Coins. Don't let the swords get you. This is a great month here. We have the Six of Cups with the renewal card starting out this month. For a lot of you Pisces, especially those Pisces who have children or family unit, you're going to be noticing that you guys are moving in new directions. Whenever we have the renewal card, this is really about you evaluating objectively, not even biasly, not emotionally per perhaps usual, but as a family, as a unit, what directions are we moving in? There might need to be a change or constant. We change as individuals and collectively. This month, this is really about moving in new directions with your closest family members to offer opportunities and expansion and deep healing. Now, if you don't have any children, this could just be your parents, your siblings, Pisces. Your family might be sitting down and recognizing that dynamics have shifted. People grow up, other people get older, our roles switch and change, and perhaps this might be good for the family unit. As we get older, people retire or kids are born, grown up, our roles switch. And it's really important to allow for this change to take place, Pisces, because it's really going to allow for a lot of happiness and flow. It's really good to assess objectively what's working and what's not, and then approaching it. We have it with the King of Swords. You know what I like about this, Pisces, that you're going to be the voice of reason and wisdom in this change. King of Swords, you're going to be the one who's more mentally and emotionally balanced. You're going to be the one who's a clear communicator, the mature communicator, the one who's going to be a little bit more diplomatic as you're making these changes. Not the overly emotional, not someone who's being irrational. No, Page of Swords, you're going to be very logical, very honest, maybe a little blunt, but logical nonetheless, and really having these honest conversations. And it might be challenging because, let's say parents are getting older and they're used to running the roost. Maybe it's time for them to rest and somebody else taking on a different load, or the children's dynamic. But you're really going to be the one spearheading this in a way that's going to allow everyone to feel supported and heard and kind of holding space so that things flow. They don't get too topsy-turvy here. We have the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. I love this, Pisces, because you're going to be the one with the inspiration, with the ideas. And these conversations that you guys are going to have, these are not going to be long, drawn-out conversations. You have the Eight of Wands. So these are very important conversations that need to be had, but they're straight and to the point, and they communicate a really good idea in order to move in new directions. And understand communication might be a little bumpy. Number one, it's Mercury retrograde, right? But also Ace of Swords always shows a little bumpy communication. There might be choices and decisions that the families have to make that might not be easy, but we can do it in a way that's inspiring, perhaps not so stressful, and shows the optimism in some of these movements. You have the Page of Cups with the Five of Swords. Now, the environment is probably not going to be the best because you probably are going to be met with some negativity, some people just not wanting to agree. But you're going to recognize that it's better for us to move slow and steady and to just make quick decisions. You have the Page of Cups here with the Five of Swords. It's very important for you to stay in your power, Pisces. There's going to be people who want to be negative. I understand that that comes out of fear, their own projections, their own limitations. Do your best to stay in this role of objectivity, loving, supportive objectivity. Be very aware of other people's motives. And I really don't like to say that, especially when we talk about our family units, but sometimes people's motives aren't the best. And sometimes it's driven out of fear or lack of consciousness. And you're going to be the one to kind of call it out in a very loving way. Seven of Coins, understand that this change is the decision can be quick, but the change will take time. Seven of Coins is this is a direction that's going to require a lot of energy and time and tender loving care to really see the fruits of this labor. So if you like, maybe people might want to see the quick change. Oh, if we do this, this is not going to happen for a while. You know what, honey? Things that are worth having take a lot of loving effort and time here. The Two of Swords, and I think that might be some of the arguments of some of the people who aren't willing to make this decision because they're impatient or they want to see where, they want to see like not the response, but the outcome sooner. And you're like, look, this is a gradual change. This is really what's good for everybody, not just you. You know what I'm saying? The World card, you guys are completing a cycle as a family, which is wonderful, which means you guys are opening new chapters here. The Hierophant, the Page of Coins. The Hierophant represents traditional units, marriages. It represents spiritual organizations. It represents like-minded people, and you have it with the Page of Coins. So what you guys are doing, you guys are learning how to communicate. You guys are learning how to speak each other's language. You guys are learning how to share ideas and bring it together. We're at a time right now that's really causing a lot of division in families and communities, close and global. You, Pisces, you're the one who's going to come up with these incredible ideas to help keep the unit together, move in these beautiful new directions, offer that support, be that voice of reason without getting overwhelmed by other people's objectives. You're going to see it a mile away, Pisces, and you're going to call it out very point blank. And because of who you are, people know that you don't mean it in this mean way. They know they're saying it because it's the truth. And you're going to be the one who guides this, Pisces. This visionary, this the sensitive. I think it's a beautiful. It's almost poetic. You're the one who, in the end, when things get a little rough, you're the one who leads the way. What a beautiful gift to you, to your family, to moving in new directions, to opening new chapters, and to really learning how to work together as one, as a unit, to see each other's point of view. So you don't have to agree. But what you do guys agree is on the vision as a whole, that everybody wants to be happy and healthy and supported and really initiating those changes. Good for you, Pisces. I'm very proud of you. If you would like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my links are down below. Otherwise, Pisces, have a beautiful October. Many blessings to you. Happy Halloween if you celebrate, and I will see you next week. Or not next week, next month for next month's readings. Take care.